What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and I got another episode of the People's Questions, episode 105. If you can't already tell, today I'll be playing Dead Space 2, which was requested by my brother. And although I didn't really get as many questions as episode 104, I still gotta work with what I get, and start off with the first two set of questions coming from Mini Muujin Man. The first question was, what is my favorite indie game, if any? You know, I can't really think of any. I actually looked up a quick list of indie games, and I can't seem to recall playing any of them, so I don't think indie games are really my style. The next questions are, what are my thoughts on the Godzilla movie coming out this year? Well, if you saw my trailer reaction, I'm actually not really looking forward to this. I've openly stated that I'm not really a big Godzilla fan. I think the concept of it is a bit ridiculous at this point in time, but maybe if a second trailer comes out and it's exciting enough, then I'll be more than happy to check it out when it releases later this year. The next two questions come from Draven G, and you want to know, who would win a fight between Ghost Rider and Scorpion? Well, this is actually a pretty tough one because, technically Scorpion is like a trained martial art killer assassin, but Ghost Rider is just like an overwhelming, like, being of, like, serious demonic power. I think Ghost Rider's ability to really manipulate any item that he really uses as like a vehicle, as a weapon, would be a very powerful ability, but the fact that Scorpion already has all his skills within himself, so I do think in the long run, I just think Scorpion's better sense of discipline would give him the advantage over Ghost Rider. Next question is, what are my thoughts on the upcoming WWE Network? Well, I'm absolutely excited for it. I had to have the ability to go back and watch every single pay-per-view that there ever was, and go back and rewatch some of these great matches that I didn't get a chance to watch when they first came out. I think is a great thing, and just to see all these little reality shows that they'll do for all these WWE legends, I think is going to be really make it really stand out. And it doesn't even cost all that much, so it actually costs less than a Loot Crate subscription. Heck, I've had that for a good almost 2 years. So yeah, I'm very pumped up for the WWE Network to start up. The next question comes from Elijah Sweetie. Sorry. And you want to know, what type of music do I like and what band do I like? Well, in terms of music, I can listen to just about anything except country music. I just hate country music. As in terms of what bands I like to listen to, I actually like to consider rock my main gaming music. So anytime you guys see me like on the PlayStation Network, I usually just like to listen to rock because it's the only music that seems to pump me up and get my game going. Well, let's see, just to name off a few. Linkin Park, Disturbed, Rise Against, Red, Maroon 5, I guess sometimes, just to name a few. I can do a whole video talking about like my top 10 favorite bands, or maybe that's an idea you guys would like to see one day. The next four questions come from Criticism Guy 2009, and you want to know, what are my thoughts on the CGI 3D cartoon The Green Lantern? Anything involving the Green Lantern, I'm usually pretty interested in, but I think it's a good series. I just don't like the CGI animations. I think they just look crappy. The next question is, have I heard any rumors that the Nintendo Fusion console possibly may be coming out in the next 3 to 4 years, and do I think it's real or fake? Let's hope it's fake. I don't know. If what I've read about the Nintendo Fusion console is accurate, then this doesn't seem like the type of console I would really be interested in, despite its nostalgic value, so I'm really not interested into it. The next question is, am I excited for Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, and what do I think about actors Zoe Saldana and Dave Bautista playing their roles in the movies as Thanos' children? I don't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not even on my top 10 most anticipated list, and the fact that Zoe Saldana and Dave Bautista are playing Thanos' children is not going to have any influence on whether or not I'm going to see this film. I am going to see it eventually. I'm going to go into it with an open mind, and hopefully it'll just be an entertaining movie. And your last question is, have I heard this remix theme song for Kingdom Hearts called Simple and Clear yet? And yes, and did I enjoy it? Yeah, you actually sent me a link to it. And yeah, I enjoyed it very much. I won't say it's the best remix I've heard of Simple and Clear, but I thought it was very entertaining, and I think it did the song justice. And the last question actually comes from my brother Smooth Ace, and he had a question for me and for all of you guys out there to answer in the comments down below. And he wanted to know, if we could destroy any one food in all of existence, what would it be? Unquestionably, I would pick peanut butter because, heck, I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I would really like to get rid of a food that could potentially kill me. And with that, those are all the questions that you guys sent in this week. I would really like to thank all of you guys for sending me in your really great set of questions. If you have any questions you'd like to send me in for episode 106, please feel free to type them in the comments down below. And there is no limit, because the more questions that you guys send in, the longer I can make these gameplay videos. And if you guys actually have a particular game that you would like me to see me play for episode 106, please tell me in the comments down below. And maybe the most requested game is a game that I will do some more gameplay recorded for them. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.